Hi, my name is Cancer Stelly, and welcome to my channel. To my repeat offenders, it's been a long time, and I missed y'all. I thought about y'all. I wanted to come on and talk to y'all, but we'll get into it. I think I'm gonna make a couple videos tonight, and in this video, let's not focus too much on the structure, right? So, the last time I was consistently making videos, I had, I was just about to graduate college, and I started a business. I started a business that I thought about deeply for years, right? And we had just moved, and I told myself, you know what? Screw it. Let me jump out there. Let me do this. Let me put effort to this idea. I was literally in the mindset of what could happen if I just went full throttle with this? Like, if I gave it my all, what would happen? I gave it my all. I went full throttle, and the shit blew up. It actually grew way too fast. And when I tell you overnight, this was my dream, mind you. This was the thing that, like, the reason it took me so, ignore my nails. The reason I hesitated with starting this business for so long was because I was scared that it wouldn't work out and that I would look silly. My biggest goal in starting this business was for it to blow up as quick as possible and to be as successful as it could as soon as possible, right? And the shit happened quickly. And when I tell you, I got scared. I was like, man, this is a lot. But you know what? And I'm scared, but I'm gonna keep going. And I kept going, and eventually I burnt out. And I burnt out how I had never burnt out before. And if you've watched my videos previously, then you know I used to be a hardcore workaholic. I mean, nothing came before work. I worshipped work. I worshipped doing. I worshipped being productive. And I burnt out to the point where I physically could not give my business 100%. I could not give my personal life 100%. And I was unhappy everywhere. And it's like, this is something I asked for. This was a dream that I wanted, right? To start this business, for it to blow up like this. I was in the newspaper. I was on TV. Like, I wish I was lying to y'all. The shit got out of control. It grew. It exploded. And I don't have any regrets because I gave it all that I had at the time. And I walked away when it was still pretty high. Like, I was literally on TV and in the newspaper, and people were like, how can I book? And I was like, my books are closed. Like, shit was like that. Like that. Like, I mean, the newspaper was out. People were calling me, and I was gone. Ghosted, right? But it burnt me out to the point where I felt like I actually needed time away from everything and everybody. I wanted to focus on the things that I thought truly mattered to me. As y'all know, I'm a mother. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, right? I'm a woman, I'm a friend, I'm a daughter, I'm a person. And I had given I hadn't given so much. I had been stretched so thin to the point where I just needed to focus on the things that mattered most to me. And I needed to now shift that energy from what if I gave my all to this business to what if I gave my all to the things that matter to me indefinitely, right? Like, whether or not I kept the business open, you clock in and out even when you have a business. But what matters most to me is my family, right? What matters most to me is my health. My husband went on deployment. He came home. He went on deployment right when I started my business. By the time he came home, he had like a week off. I couldn't even see him that week off because I was so busy with my business. And that really shook me. I was like, Cancer Sally, what is going on? This is your husband. This is your family. These are the people you say mean the most to you. And you haven't even been here, you know? So, yeah, that's why I've been gone. Because I felt like I needed to recluse. And interestingly enough, I thought that, you know, going deep into my hidey hole, that everything would be better, right? Yeah, it's been a crazy year. I finished school. I graduated school. I went inside of my hidey hole and I was actually like, I'm not focusing on anything but the things that matter, right? I'm going to try to be the best person I can be. I'm going to nourish me. I'm going to nourish my family. And I'm actually going to nourish those things, right? And that could be a whole separate video. But when I started to do that, I graduated college. That same week that I graduated college, we bought a house. Things have been going very, very well in my life. I'm very, very blessed. I'm like to the point of tears even talking about it. But I've gotten all the things that I've cried and strived and like that seemed like, oh, when I think of my higher self, when I think of all the things that I want for myself, I've gotten a lot of them. I mean, I've gotten a lot of them to the point where when I was making my vision board, I was like, well, what's left? You know? And then I kind of had these weird thoughts of like, I've accomplished all the things I've set out to accomplish. Is this it for me? Is my time coming? And that's a whole separate video. We could talk about that because, man. But yeah, so I think it's interesting to note how life has been going. It's been going very well. There's always something to complain about. There's always something to be upset about, right? But things have been going very well. I've been navigating it all very well, I think. I've been taking the good with the bad with the good. I've been trying to focus in on what my soul wants and truly what is for me, not what's available. And that's kind of what we're going to talk about in these next couple videos. So I'll see y'all there.